Enya, do you ever wish you were dead?
No, what?
Because, dead people don't have to pay taxes.
You don't have to pay taxes either, Aleena.
Oh. Valid.
All right, okay. This is Aleena. I've known her for, 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
We've had our disagreements.
But you still love me, right?
Yeah, sure.
And this is Enya. She's got a short stature.
Hey.
And a short temper.
Yeah, true.
But she's my best friend.
More like your sister.
But I already have a sister.
Yeah, and I like her better than you, but you don't see me complaining.
Yeah, well, I hear you complaining all the time.
All right, you want to go?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Our friendship consists of me dealing with the stupid things Aleena says.
And me dealing with the dumb stuff Enya actually does.
The point is, at the end of the day, we know everything about each other.
And we mean everything.
Even the stuff we never actually say.
Hey, Enya. Can I talk to you?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm not okay.
What do you mean?
I'm exhausted.
Aleena's a positive person, energetic, bright. That's how the world sees her, but I've always known her beyond that, and I've always been there for her. But something about this was different. Explain?
You know the way the world bends when you feel happy?
Yeah, sure.
Everything is a straight line. Nothing is happy anymore.
Aleena's the sun to my moon, so knowing that beneath her bright smile she's in constant pain, that hurt. You know I'll always be here for you, right?
I know.
But I don't think she really did.
She's right. I didn't. I started taking medicine. 10 milligrams of fluoxetine every day.
That's fantastic. Does it help?
I don't know. I need to give it some time. Honestly, it didn't help. Because I don't even need help. You see, I'm not broken. I'm just weak. That's what my mom says anyways. I'm just weak.
And all the while, I thought things were getting better. The medications, the therapy, they were supposed to fix this, right?
Wrong.
My anxiety heightened as Aleena started to miss more and more days of school.
It was just a bad day. A bad day, a bad day, a bad day, a bad day.
But it started to feel like every day was a bad day.
I'm impulsive. Wonder, think, do. When I get an idea stuck inside my head, it infects the rest of my body. So, when I heard about the chick that overdosed on Tylenol, I started to hear the rattling in my brain. Wonder, think, do.
What did you do?
Had a bad day. Took some Tylenol pills.
Aleena.
It was stupid. It was only 4 pills.
Yeah, it was stupid.
Thank you.
Listen, next time just text me or call me or something, okay? I can try and help you.
I know.
But I don't think she really did.
I didn't.
Aleena attempting to overdose was the beginning of a nightmare that I wouldn't wake up from for months.
My doctor told me I don't have to take my medicine anymore. I knew it. I'm not broken. I'm just weak.
This was the beginning of a downward spiral.
There's a website online that details all the best ways to commit suicide.
Aleena!
There's a calm breeze that comes from knowing you'll have no responsibilities, no consequences.
Aleena, text me back.
I learned that my best bet was using a noose. I learned how to tie knots with tattered ties and satin scarves.
Alina, call me when you can.
Every time I'd have another nightmare, I'd daydream about an inexorable sleep.
Alina!
I tried. A lot.
I'm worried about you.
Never worked. I can't live right. I can't even die right.
Alina, I can't help you unless you talk to me.
Stop calling, stop texting, stop worrying
nothing more than to find my best friend, reach into her mind, rip out the invalidation, and chuck it into an oblivion. But I couldn't do anything.
Leave me alone.
30 consecutive missed calls over the course of 12 days, all of them going straight to voicemail. I wanted her to know there wasn't a single second she wasn't on my mind.
You can't help me.
I had so many questions and no answers. What if I was just overreacting?
I'm fine.
Should I go talk to someone? But what if I say something and it gets worse? What would I even say to the rest of our
You
friends?
don't have to tell anyone.
Would they be mad at me for not doing anything sooner? Would the school be mad I didn't say anything sooner? Will her parents hate me? Will her sister hate me? Will she hate me?
I don't want to talk to you.
What if she gets taken away? Will she get to graduate? Will she still be able to go to college if I say something? How will I ever be able to look at myself if I mess this up more than it already is?
Stop.
What did I do to deserve this, God?
my fault.
Why is nobody else doing anything?
It's my fault.
Why won't you help me? I need help.
my fault.
What is happening to Aleena right now? Is she even alive? What if she's dead? And nobody knows. It came down to me having to make a choice. I had to choose the friendship or my friend. So I told someone.
And I got taken away. You know, I was mad at Enya. I told her not to tell anyone. I said I was handling it, and I was handling it. Now my friends knew, and the school knew, and it was a big thing. Just leave me alone.
I just wanted for her to get better.
When the doctors heard my story, they sent me off to the loony bin with all the other broken kids. But it didn't matter, really. Kill myself today or in a week doesn't make a huge difference.
Everywhere I went, school, speech, even home, I felt the emptiness left by Aleena's absence.
The loony bin, or its official name, Streamwood Psychiatric Hospital, was limbo. These kids were sob stories. The chick with the eating disorder and the alcoholic parents, the boy with the voices crooning behind his eyes, the homeless kid with nowhere else to go. I didn't belong here. And I was livid. This was Enya's fault.
I was terrified she hated me.
I could never hate her, but boy, did I want to kick her. Hard.
I'm the reason she's in there.
She's the reason I'm in here, but still, I miss her like all hell.
I missed her so much.
I just wish you would call. I want to tell her I'm okay, but it seemed like she never called.
I tried calling so many times.
Thank you for calling Streamwood Psychiatric Hospital, where we are dedicated to providing help for adolescents, adults, and their families. If you know your party's extension code, please press 1.
But every time, it seemed like there was some reason it wouldn't work. Hi, may I please talk to Aleena?
I'm sorry. Call hour starts at 6 p.m. Call back later.
May I please speak with Aleena?
I'm sorry. Aleena's speaking with a doctor right now. Call back later.
Aleena Rehman, number 707. Can you please just connect me?
I'm sorry. Call hour starts at 6:30. Call back later.
But you said call hour was 6. Hello? I guess friendship meant nothing to the static on the other line.
I tried calling Enya, but seemed like I never caught her when she was free. So I just asked my mom to drag her out on a visiting day because I knew that if I saw Enya, I would feel better.
Aleena's mom asked me to come to visit Aleena at Streamwood. I was terrified. Did she even want to see me?
I wanted to see her so badly.
Despite my insecurities, for my own sake, I had to go. There was a veil between us that I desperately wanted to rip free, even if it meant coming to terms with the fact that Aleena probably hated me.
I wanted to see my best friend.
So I got in a car with Aleena's mom, who I called Auntie, and we started off. What I hadn't realized was that I was about to have an hour-long car ride with a mother who had a lot of questions. For me, the girl who unfortunately had all the answers. Let's just say it was one of the longest car rides of my life.
It was the longest week of my life.
Aleena's shy? Yeah, she's pretty introverted.
Moments in the loony bin were like jelly. There wasn't much to do except ruminate and make friends. I decided on the latter option.
A lot of kids get stressed onto. Like, within Nikwa itself, there are so many.
Man, the other kids, they were so fluid. All this time, I felt alone in my pit, but I realized that there are others just like me, living through the same apocalypses I endured.
Aleena needs to get stronger, yeah. Physically too, actually. She doesn't eat enough.
You know that chick I mentioned? The one with the eating disorder? She made sure I ate my fair share of nutrients every day because she knew how hard it was to eat when your brain rebels against your stomach.
Aleena's indecisive? Yeah, I guess.
The boy who hears voices? He told me to look past my sour thoughts and instead in front of the reality. These people gave me exactly what I needed to hear.
Actually, Auntie, that's the one question I don't have an answer to. Why all of this happened? That's the one thing she would never tell me.
But then I realized that there were always people back at home who were a support system. I was just never willing to talk to them. Once I opened up about my fears and my anxieties,
I hope you know I've been praying for her.
I felt the pain soften.
It can only get better from here, I promise.
And then I realized I really fucking missed Enya.
Then it was visiting hour.
I waited for her to walk through the doors of Streamwood Cafeteria.
I walked through the doors of Streamwood Cafeteria and I saw her. She looked so
relieved.
Happy.
Man, was I glad to see her.
Man, was I glad she didn't punch me.
I would never punch you.
You've punched me before.
Well, you ate my jalapeno popper.
Okay, first off, it's jalapeno. Second off, they were my jalapeno poppers. I literally made them.
We talked for an hour.
About a reality that never felt more removed.
We talked about things that didn't really matter. Like what we had for breakfast.
What tea had been spilled, if you know, you know.
And I didn't know.
And the next day, I was so mentally drained, I basically failed the stats test, but seeing Aleena made all of that worth it.
Idiot. Fast forward 2 weeks.
Aleena was finally discharged from the hospital, and though she wasn't back at school, it felt like our tiny universe was falling back into place. We were exactly where we should be.
Sitting on Enya's couch, eating jalapeno poppers, and watching anime.
Jalapeno, idiot.
Because no matter how far apart we are from each other,
no matter how distorted our realities become,
we will remain true to this friendship.
Because we are more than friends,
more than wifeys,
more than sisters.
We are soulmates.
So, Aleena, are we okay?
No.
But are we better?
Hell yeah, we are.